everyone, and welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. This is a morning reading for me, so I'm wearing my pajamas. I brushed my teeth and washed my face, but well, look at that. Look at that. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I'm kind of restructuring some of the way that I do my videos, and every Monday you get to look forward to a weekly collective reading. It's going to be a morning reading, which means I'm not going to be all done up, and sometimes I might actually be in the vanity of my bathroom. But the light in there was atrocious today, so we came into the studio. And I just realized that I started using the royal we, which is interesting because I've never really liked doing that. And then before I came in here, as I was praying and talking to my spirit team, I felt like things were a little formal. So I'm obviously attracting some new folks to this, to these videos. And for whatever reason, I feel like I need to be a little bit more formal, even though I'm in my PJs. Legit. You can't see, I don't know if you can see my pants. I'm in my PJs. All right, guys. So this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Guys, do not force any readings. I'm an adult having an adult conversation with you. So I need you to use your own intuition, your goals, and your experience in life to make judgment calls for yourself. I'm a storyteller. I'm a conduit. I'm a vessel from spirit to you to tell you what you need to know. So the goal in these weekly readings is just like, what energies are you currently working with, and what might you see pop up throughout your week, just so you can kind of have a heads up, and then you can tackle things by responding versus reacting. I want you to elevate your awareness in your life, and that's my goal. That's my intention behind these readings. All right, so we've got several decks to choose from to get a more accurate storyline of what's going on for the collective this week. All right, let's protect and pray, and then we'll get into it. Spirit, thank you so much for your time, your energy, your presence. Allow me to deliver a clear and concise message to those watching. Should anything negative pop up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. All right, let's start with the current energy of the collective, please. The current energy of the collective. Guys, if you like this reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification button. Like I said, this is going to be a normal Monday reading for you. The current energy for you is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We're definitely going to be clarifying that. All right, let's see what opportunities you have coming toward you this week. And let's see about your goals. Got the Sun in reverse as your opportunities. Don't worry about the Sun in the reverse. It's still a good card. It's just like something that has like a little bit of maybe anxiety attached to it. Your goals are, I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. I already get it. Your goals are the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The current energies that you're working with right now are the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Wow, a lot of reversals. And you see me shuffling, and I split my deck a lot. Let's look at this. The difficulties for the collective, please, this week. The Five of Cups in the upright. Well, of course. Collective, it looks to me like you are making a big decision on should you stay or should you go in a situation. The reason why your current energy is the Queen of Swords in the reverse is because the influence of other people in your life right now are making you feel like the influence of other people's energies in your life right now are making you feel some kind of way. Look, my nose is itching so bad. And it's almost got you tunnel vision a little bit on your objectives are hard. It's hard for you to stand on your objectives because you're tunnel vision right now. And it's almost like I'm getting this idea of a collective of people who've got folks around them that are like really negative, and you're trying to like keep your why in mind, like why you're doing this, your new goal in mind. You're trying to do that, but it's like, oh my God. Like if you don't shut up, it's like a bunch of noise around you. All right, guys, let's see what's the biggest overall energy that the collective, like where is the collective at in their journey, please, Spirit? Where's the collective at in their journey this week? It's the Lovers card. I think a lot of you guys are trying to figure out what you're going to be doing with a union. Okay. here now, not everybody's watching this and has like a lover like in mind, but this could be somebody or something that you are attached to, because the lover's card wasn't always the lover's card. Originally in tarot, the lover's card was a choice card, and I said that already. It seems like you're trying to make a decision about something that's very monumental, that's something that you are very heavily attached to. All right. So your current energy is really low vibrational right now for a lot of you guys, and it's because of it's almost like I'm getting an idea of a collective who's overcompensating, and it could be and I experienced this too, so I'm not in any way, shape, or form attacking you, but like, if you, let's say for example, if you're an empath and you've been in a situation for a long time that you've been giving to and giving to, and they've taken a look at the situation, you said, well, if I love this situation more, if I give more of myself, if I was just a little bit less selfish, if I was just a little bit more positive, and you've done this for so long, feeding this thing, and it just keeps not giving, or it keeps giving you negative energy, at some point you retaliate. And you might be in that stage right now of where it's the emotional, and there is no emotions. You've almost turned cold, and it's not the person that you normally are. All right. So let's look at your opportunities. Is the sun in the reverse. And so this as an opportunity is saying like, you will see glimpses of positive this week. Like, there will be like something that makes you happy, something that makes you laugh, something that brings you joy. It's like the smoke clears every now and then, and Spirit is saying, grab onto the smork, the smork, Mork and Mindy, Nanu. No, I'm just kidding. Grab onto those little itty bitty, it's almost like collecting like little pebbles, little shiny pebbles, because it's those little shiny pebbles of glimmers of hope, if you will, that are going to keep you going in the right direction. All right. Your goal again is to disconnect from something with this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be work, Three of Pentacles. But it's just whatever it is, it's unsatisfactory, and your goal right now is to make things in your life not like right now you'd be okay with satisfactory, is what I'm getting, especially with all of these reversals. The energies that are helping you out is the contrast that you're experiencing in your life right now. Like, we would never know what it is that we really want in life if we weren't given an example of something that we would never want in life. If you ever watch those, I'm immediately drawn to like those house hunter videos where the people go and they look at like 3 or 4 houses or something like that, and they're like, oh no, I don't like this, or they don't like the price. They would never know. They would have never have collected all of that data had they not been introduced to a version of their goal that they don't want. And so that's, honestly, it may sound, especially if you've got a heavy heart right now, it may sound like, really, Shawnee? No, but for real, Spirit had you in whatever situation this is to show you how things could be, and to ask you, do you want this? And then now you're saying not only no, but hell no. And so it's like, okay, great. So you've had this experience, so you know. So now the way that you're supposed to be looking at it, and it's easier said than done, is it's like, okay, what got you to that situation? What did you allow? How did you behave? How did you react? What are your patterns in life? Maybe as you unpack this, you'll start looking at like where this all started in childhood. Like, was I neglected as a child? Or, I know all of this is triggering, but everything has a root cause. And right now, it's almost like Spirit's not even asking you to evaluate the root cause. Spirit is just acknowledging that you don't want to be here, and it's trying to give you little glimmers of hope that you can get out. All right. So, what energies are helping you? That's interesting. The energies that are helping you right now is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You know, like people say it's okay to be nervous. I mean, I don't know if you know this. I've been public speaking and acting since I was a kid. And the acting coaches and speech people that teach like speech classes and stuff, they'll tell you like it's okay to be nervous. It is okay to be nervous, but like what am I trying to say? The best thing to do with that nervous energy is to harness it and allow it to kind of like alchemize it and to allow you to move forward. I feel like what I'm saying right now is not resonating with you. It's okay to be scared. It is okay to be scared. Because I feel like for a lot of you, this choice that you're having to make is a kind of scary thing. It's okay to be scared. But that's where bravery comes from. That's where courage comes from. It's doing something even though it makes you scared. Even if it terrifies you. I think that the reason for a lot of you guys, you're fearing confrontation, it's because you might be done arguing. Okay, so let's not argue anymore. Let's just make a plan to move past, to move beyond. That's what all the cards are saying for you right now, collective, for this week. Let's see. What else do we have for the collective this week, please? It's okay. It's okay to be scared. Acknowledge that fear. And then that's when you get to use that and alchemize that and buckle in and then become brave. People don't do brave things. Oh, praise God. People don't do brave things because they are fearless. Unless they're like a psychopath. Unless there's a mental disorder here. A lot of people do brave things out of they're fearful of this, and so they want to make something different happen. Courage, look at that. Strength, courage card here, like very much Leo energy. We're still in the sign of Cancer, but I mean, I could be talking to a Leo, or it could be heavy in your chart, but maybe you're not making the actual move until later on in July or August. That could very well be it, but it's like mustering up the courage this week to do so. Ask what you are afraid of. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for you to take, and the leadership opportunity for you to take is the one of your life this week. Take leadership over your life. If you need to write, man, my nose is going crazy. I must be connecting very heavily to this. If you need to take some time and write things down and do like a pro and con list, if you're so beyond that, then what you need to be writing down is where you can go. Whatever, if this is a job, maybe you start researching where else you can go. If this is a relationship, maybe you start researching where else you can go. Making some phone calls in a safe place, in a safe space. But this doesn't need to be something that you talk to a whole bunch of people about. Not everybody needs to be knowing your plans right now, collective. 2 cards, please. Perspective and a new earth. Okay, it says, none of this matters. Zoom out common ground. Okay, I get that it could be triggering that somebody would say what you're experiencing right now, because it's very real for you, is that none of this matters. I get that. That's what it says it on the card. But right now, it's so hard for you to tap into this courage because you're so close to the situation. Spirit is asking you to kind of like look back maybe do a little bit. And I was talking about, I was like, maybe they don't want you to heal from everything right now. Not maybe, they definitely don't. But they want you to see it for what it is. And you're not going to see it for what it is if you're sitting here like this, like I was talking about at the beginning. You got to get to a quiet enough place. And for me, you know, when I was going through a situation like this, the closet was where I went to kind of ground myself. The car was where I went to ground myself. Sometimes I would even pretend to go potty and I wasn't going to the bathroom. I was just sitting on the toilet, you know, with my clothes on and stuff, just like, oh my gosh, what is my next step? Sometimes I went out into the garden where things were quiet. I had animals and stuff. I would be out there with my chickens and my ducks. I'm trying to give you some examples so that you can understand that you don't have to be like this. And in order for you to zoom out, sometimes you need quiet to actually see things for what they are. And then hone in on, really try to pull in that courage within you. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. This is just more confirmation. And this is an action card. Keep holding the vision. Remember, the sun in the reverse isn't a bad card. It's just that there's like, there's fear around it. There will be glimmers of hope. You have to pay it. You have to be aware enough of your surroundings and yourself and just the situation. That's why they say to zoom out, so that you can see those glimmers of hope. It could be like in the form of a conversation that you overhear at the grocery store. It could be that your algorithm changes on your social media and certain things are suggested to you now, like jobs or apartments or something that helps you out of this situation. And that spirit giving you glimmers of hope. It could be a song on the radio that that brings out this, a few times I've been around that track, so I'm not just gonna hop in like that, cause I ain't no holla back girl. I don't know why that came to me. But basically, like that for me, that song is a lot like the nine of wands, like the wounded warrior, and you're like, I'm done being this wounded warrior. I'm ready to move past that BS. I'm not gonna go right back into that same situation. So it could be songs on the radio. It could be movies that pop up for you, suggested for you, Netflix, whatever, that help you harness that courage. This says celebrate. Share the good vibes, celebrate life and just how far you have come on this journey. Find something to rejoice about and then let yourself be happy and dance. Some of you guys need to stop. Some of y'all just need to go out. No, but for real, I'm not a huge advocate for like going out and drinking and smoking and doing all that stuff. I mean, I'm in my 40s, guys. I don't do that stuff anymore, and a lot of that stuff is escapism, anyways. But really, like sometimes some of you guys just need to get out of the norm, like out of the house. Go do something different. Go to a jazzercise class. I'm aging myself. Go to the gym. Go for a walk. Go to Half Price Books or a bookstore or something like that, and go somewhere to. And I said it before. Go somewhere to where you can detach. And you know what would be cool is if you brought your device with you or devices with you, and you could sit down and you can watch a comedy show. Nothing that's gonna bring your vibration down. What you're looking for is encouragement to to raise your vibration, and Spirit saying the best way to do that is to find something that makes you happy, and it even says and dance. So that might be very specific for somebody this week. Yeah, so get out of your house as best you can. Get out of the house and go do something that makes you smile. Go do something that makes you smile, okay? It's a smile. Even when you feel under the weather or unhappy, the simple action of smiling releases chemicals that will lower your blood pressure, stimulate your immune system, and lift your mood. Honey, what you need to do is go get your laptop and some headphones and go somewhere quiet and just watch a stand-up comedy show Or you can go super nostalgic and watch something. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. You can go and you watch something like that as a kid always made you happy. And that is medicine. That is medicine, guys. So what you're looking for this week is the medicine of smiling and remembering or paying attention to the little pebbles, the little shiny pebbles of hope, and harness that, guys. Because here I think the end of July, the beginning of August, you're going to be making some moves, whatever it is. But Spirit wants you to raise your vibration. All right, guys, that's your weekly message. I hope it helped. Love you guys. Bye.